Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh dear. Are you kidding me?
Serious. This serious.
Are you kidding me? Don't mix me. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey guys.
Wow. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Hey. It's been 1 week that you haven't seen us. I'm your host, Nubian. This is your co-host, Zuz.
Hey
To
guys.
my right. How is everybody doing today? Oh my goodness. Wow. I feel like I haven't been here for 4 weeks. And it's only been 1 week, and it feels like forever. I'm sorry, but I have to make sure everything's connected. Can everybody hear us loud and clear?
Let us know.
Let us know if you can hear us live. Yes.
Let us know.
Let us know. Hang on a minute.
Just doing the
I'm
final
sorry,
checks.
we're just
we
doing the
are
final-
live, guys. We are live. And you know how it is when you're live. All sorts of things can happen. All sorts of things.
When I mean all sorts of things, it is a little bit serious, actually.
If you see what goes on in the background, you will understand what we go through. But we
It's
do
not
it for
a
you
joke.
guys.
It's all for you.
It's all for you
Janet
guys.
Jackson. It's all for you, man.
All for you. Hey.
I would like to say happy Mother's Day to those in the Caribbean and
Yep.
the US. Happy
yep.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, guys.
Today is all about you. And if you've watched the shows, when we had our Mother's Day, I always say that it doesn't matter about one day. It's Mother's Day every day. Oh, yeah. Every day's Mother's Day,
Yes.
like Father's Day. Every day is a day of celebration because you know why? We are alive and well.
Yes.
And once we are here, that is a breathing, living and breathing. That is a gift in itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So big up all the mums out there, all the same. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I hope you're being spoilt rotten.
Yep.
Yeah? Did
You
you
did-
miss us?
You deserve it.
Yes. Did you miss us? I want to know, was we missed last week? That's what
Yeah.
I want to know. Was we missed last week, people?
Mm?
Mm? Did you miss us? Did you miss our hot topics?
Was it boring on a Sunday without us?
Oh dear. Welcome aboard, Barbara. Welcome aboard, Serene. And welcome aboard, Faye.
Hey guys, welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Thank you for the compliments.
Christine. Welcome aboard, Christine.
Good evening, Christine.
Welcome aboard, Marie.
Hi, Marie.
Welcome aboard. I'd just like to big up all our platforms that we are on right now. We are on Bigo. Hey, Bigo. I'm sure you guys missed us as well because
Hi, Vigo.
not only there wasn't a show Sunday gone, but Benson didn't have a show Friday either, which we both apologize for. But everything will be back to normal this week in terms of Benson playing some sweet music for y'all.
100%.
Yes. So big up Bigo, Facebook, both of them. Big up Kick, big up YouTube, and big up Mixcloud. And obviously, last but not least, GMPC Live.
Live.
Big up GMPC Live and big up all the DJs on the radio station. Big up Killer Mark, big up General, big up Rooster, big up Jackie, big up Mango, big up who else have I forgotten somebody?
Everybody on GMPC Live.
Yeah, all the DJs, because you know what? There's so many that I have lost count. But you know what? Big yourselves up each and every time. How has your week been, Zuz?
Oh God. My week. I actually have to laugh because my week this week in particular, wow, it has been ridiculously busy. Like I feel like I wake up and instantly my feet hurt, just like that. It has been so busy, guys, on all levels, work, personal, business. It has just been absolutely hectic for me this week. So I'm looking forward to some well-deserved rest.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Pending.
Welcome
Welcome aboard, Antonio Nice. Welcome aboard. Thank
aboard,
you
Antonio.
for letting us know that you can hear us loud and clear. That is great. Great to know. Let me talk about my week.
Yes.
Wow. My week was life-changing for many
Wow.
reasons.
Wow. That's a bit deep.
I have had a life-changing week, people.
Crazy.
Mentally, physically, you name it. I have had it. Trust me. And you know what? At the same time, as much as it's been very, very challenging, I am grateful to be here live and direct and healthy.
Woo woo.
Yep. Oh,
Go
yes.
Nubian.
I don't want to press a button, you know, because you know me already with the buttons.
Oh my gosh.
When I
You know
start
when I'm
pressing
not
the
in
buttons.
control how it goes, guys.
Yeah. I just start looking
saying.
at the lights and I just press anything. Oh, there we go.
Tee-hee-hee.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So.
Oh, you guys missed us.
Oh, you missed
That is so sweet.
And of course Benson.
Oh, that is so sweet, guys. Thank you, guys.
Yes. We we like to know that we're missed because we miss you guys, and if you don't miss us, then that's not fair, is it?
Don't give me that, Nimi.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, that is funny.
It will be an injustice, and we don't like that.
Oh god.
Remember to please like, share, follow, and subscribe to all platforms,
Yep.
please.
Yep.
If you're on YouTube, the chat section is got an X on your right. Yeah. Press that X and then you will see below where it says share.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's how you share the live video. Yeah. Facebook, I think everybody knows how to share on Facebook. Yeah. And Mixcloud. Yeah. It's all there.
It's all got a big share button.
Big share button. Like, follow, and listen, remember, if you don't like, follow, and subscribe,
And share.
because that's what it's all about, a lot of people ain't going to know about this wonderful channel and this wonderful platform.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we all need to, I feel like sharing is caring. Yeah? Is sharing caring?
Sharing is caring.
Good.
But not in all aspects. Tee-hee-hee. Just have to put that out there. Not in all aspects.
Everybody calm down.
Everybody calm all the way down. No, sir.
And we also have a live call-in number where you can call in the live studio if you'd like to share your views on our topics, or if you'd like us to talk about a topic that we haven't addressed, just send a message via the WhatsApp or text, and we will add it to the list because the list is long.
Yes, it is. It is long.
Oh my gosh! So the telephone number is 07903 129
265.
That is 07903 129
265.
where you can give us a call, and the number's also running across the screen. Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Ooh.
Yes. So I'm wondering what the hot topic is tonight.
Every week, but not last week, but this week.
Oh yeah. What is the hot topic tonight? For those that was tuned in the beginning, the fly was up for a little while and then we had to start again. But the topic is expectations and disappointments. Now,
Hot topic. Hot.
a very, very hot topic. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you don't have no expectations from anybody in life, you shan't be disappointed.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
But
I'm gonna
is
leave
that
it
the
at that
case?
for now.
Is that realistic or not?
I don't know.
Let us know.
I don't know.
Let us know your opinion.
Welcome aboard, Jason.
Welcome aboard, Jason.
Hi, Jason. Well, Jason says it depends what expectation you have and from whom. For instance, we have an expectation from our parents to care and love for us, and I think you should expect that. But it will differ in comparison to friends or work colleagues.
Oh.
What do you
Okay.
think about that?
Oh dear. Well,
I mean, obviously, I agree to the first part. Yeah, you should expect your parents to care for you, but that's just
Yes.
not the case in reality. I mean, it's not every person or every situation is going to have loving, caring parents. It's just some people might not have parents. So even though you expect that from your parent, step parent, mum, dad, whatever, it's not guaranteed. It's not something that is just going to be there. It really depends on your parent. It depends on the situation. So I feel like don't have any expectations, even though it can be quite hard. And the reason why I say that is because if you're a good type of person, if you have got a certain character and you roll a certain way, and I feel like this week I have been reminded.
oh,
Oh dear.
I have been reminded this week to not have no expectations.
wow.
Just saying, don't at me. I said what I said
And you said it with chest.
with chess.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously.
Well, I agree to a certain extent as well, to be honest, because, all right, say like with your partner now. If you're used to a certain way of how they do things and how they treat you,
Yes.
you'll expect that treatment all the time, no?
Yes, to a degree. I mean, yes, obviously, you want to be treated with respect, with love, loyalty, honesty, and all that jazz. Yes, obviously, you would expect that.
And loyalty,
And
yes.
yes, you would expect that. However, should you expect that? Even though, you would, but should you? Do you get what I mean? I feel like sometimes expectations lead to disappointments. We should feel comfortable enough to expect certain things from your partner. If we're talking about partners here, since you mentioned partners, Nubian, if we're talking about partners here, you should expect, respect and stuff like that. However, you can't expect those things and you don't give those things. Number one.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like if you have an expectation of that, then you must be giving a level of that yourself for you to have that wholehearted expectation. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
100%, because then you can expect that. And people change, people evolve. Circumstances change people. Situations change people. Challenges change people. So even though, you would expect them to treat you right and stuff like that, if you're not being respectful and loyal and honest, you can't expect the other person, your partner, to do the same. I'm sorry.
Well, yes, I agree with that. I do agree with that.
You got to agree.
No, I agree with that, obviously, because, like you said, people do change, and people evolve, and that's what will come. Sometimes disappointment will come because of that. And that doesn't mean that you're any less of a person because of the disappointment. It's just to understand life.
But you know what? There's there's just different expectations for different situations.
Yeah, like friendships. What about friendships?
Oh my God, please don't talk about friendship. No, I'm joking. No, obviously, me personally, I feel like I'm a person that loves hard. I love hard if you get past that level. If I allow you past that little barrier, then I love hard. This is about friends, okay? We're talking about friends here.
Right.
So not just partners. I love hard on my partners, but friends, I will love hard with my friends. So if I let you in like that, then I'm going to give you 110%. So if I feel like your character has changed or you do something and it buns me, oh God. I feel sorry for you. And not in a sense where I'm going to, give it back and just rile out and stuff like that. In a sense of you're not going to get the loving, generous source. That's just going to stop, point blank, period. I'm just going to stop. You might not hear from me for a while.
Oh, dear.
Like,
Oh dear.
that's just what it is. That's just me, because I have to protect myself, because again, I love hard, innit? So if you're my friend...
Well, I feel like even if you love hard, because, I'm also a person that loves hard, but also gives chances as well. I do believe that in life, people deserves chances.
Yeah, but how many chances, Nubian? How many chances are we talking about? Like, let's be specific.
Well, you can't really count it depends what it is.
Yeah,
it depends on the circumstances. It depends.
But
do you know what I mean?
But does it though? Does it depend? Because if this person is doing
because
the
end of the day,
same
if you're
thing
thinking
to
to yourself,
you,
if you're saying that you love hard,
yeah,
and the first thing that they've done, that's it now.
no, not the first
so
thing.
it has
I'm not
to be a
saying the
build-up.
first thing.
That's what I'm saying to you.
No, I'm not saying
You've got
the
to be
first thing.
specific.
Okay,
because,
cool.
if you're a person that loves hard, if they've done something, made a mistake, everyone's allowed to make mistakes. We're all human beings,
No, absolutely. I agree.
So,
I agree.
Yeah. So
but I'm talking about if you're past that. Okay, let's just say 5, just for any number. Okay, you're cool with 1, you're cool with 2, but if it starts getting to 5, then I'm out. That's just me. That's just me personally. Doesn't mean everyone, but me. 5 chances doing the same thing. Nah.
No, not doing the same thing. There's no way. Doing the same thing 5 times is ridiculous.
Is it though?
No,
Is
it's
it though?
ridiculous. It is.
Is it? Yeah, it is ridiculous. But I'm saying to those people giving it, is it? To them, that's just their character. That's just them being them. They don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. And that's the thing. When people disappoint you or are doing disappointing things.
It's serious.
Yes, that's right. It's serious. When people are doing disappointing things, they might not think to themselves that it's disappointing or it's wrong to do this. They might be thinking, yeah, everything's cool. This is just me. This is my character. So, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing unless you check them and say, yo, like, hello, this is not right.
Yeah, but you got some people that won't even address it. There's some people that just cut it off. Do you know what I mean? They'll be like, you know what? I've had enough of this. This is the 6th or 7th time that you've done this or whatever, not. And I'm done without no explanation, because at the end of the day, some people have to learn as well, because you have to take upbringing, everything into consideration.
But I'm saying you must have checked them the first 5, no? The first 5. So when it gets to 6, there doesn't need to be any explanation. I've already hollered at you the first 5. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
I've spoken to you about it the first 5. So number 6 now, there is no number 6. It's just love you from afar. Simple.
Well, what can I say? Zuz has spoken and she's not even playing no games.
I'm not even playing games.
She's not holding no prisoners,
Oh
guys.
my
No
God.
prisoners allowed.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Everyone's going to think, oh my gosh, what's going on with Zuz? Yeah. Do you know what it is? I feel like it also depends on where you are in life. Like sometimes, when you're young, you give hella chances. You're young. But as you get older and you're more wise, you start realizing that you don't want anyone to penetrate your energy. You don't want anyone to take you out of your zen. So if you see someone, you've given them a couple chances and they're actually taking the mick now, you are going to protect your energy. You're going to do what you need to do to protect your energy. And if that is loving a person from afar, cutting them off. Now, this is not just partners, you know. We're not just talking about partners, we're talking about friends, family, whatever. If you feel like they are going to now penetrate your energy in a negative light, then again, as you're older, you will have no face. You won't have no problem cutting them off. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
Welcome aboard. What's Yvette saying?
How? Chances?
How many chances?
How many chances till it on idiot? Exactly.
Oh dear.
Exactly. How many chances?
Oh boy.
Until I turn fool. No. Sorry.
No, but the thing
No,
is,
sir. This serious? Don't mix me. Are you kidding me? Yeah,
but
all of that.
I feel like, you know, once you've given that person that many chances, if you used to lock them off, then they should understand, to be honest. Or they might not,
No,
because their
them-
mindset is different.
And this is what I'm saying. Because
Yeah,
of
their
their
mindset is
character, they
different.
don't feel like they've done anything wrong.
They haven't done anything wrong in their eyes.
They haven't done anything wrong.
Welcome aboard, Donna.
Hi,
welcome.
Donna.
Welcome to Chill and Spill. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Donna says, honestly, it depends on the wrong. One time and I am out. There is just that line and I am done. I will not or say anything. I'm done. You were supposed to be my friend, so you should respect the relationship. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you know me well enough, then you should know what I'm about. You should know my character. So it shouldn't be, oh, let me test the waters kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what might offend me, and you know how I feel when it comes to certain disrespect. So therefore, there's not going to be many chances. You might give someone the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, the first...
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, it's not every friend that's in your life that's been there for years, you know. You got some friends that's not been there that long and they have to go through certain hurdles before they even get to that point of good friend.
Some of the friends that
You
I
gotta
haven't
make
been there for
mistakes.
years are better than the ones that have been there for years.
True.
Like, let's talk about that. There are some friends that you might have known for a shorter period of time. Like, you might have still known them for years, but not as long as, you know, maybe your friends from school or your friends from college. And they have your back more than the ones from school or college. It really depends on the person and the character.
What's Faye saying?
Faye says, if my partner always buys me flowers regularly and then all of a sudden stops, then this is an issue because I expect the flowers regularly. Something must be wrong. Don't do something that you can't keep up. I hear that. But do you know what, yeah? Even in saying that, okay, let me just flip the script. Even though you're saying, Faye, you know, your partner buys you flowers every week and then he stops. Again, like you said, something must be wrong. If he can't get me flowers that week or the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to be mad because on the majority scale, he's always gotten me flowers. Now, if he never buys me flowers again for the next 5 years, then yeah, obviously something is wrong. And obviously I'm not going to wait till 5 years to notice that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm going to take into consideration the fact that he's done it for this long, for a certain period of
But
time.
at the same time, you saying that there's some women out there that will have a real big issue with that.
Of course.
Yes, and they'll be like, what's going on?
Of course.
Like, who else are you buying flowers then? If you're not buying it for me, who are you buying it for then?
And that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
And
you know, and this is all about expectations and disappointment.
yes. And you know what? You hit the nail on the head there where you said some women will expect these things. Because there's a lot of women, even prior to being in a relationship with you, they will expect the world without giving anything. The world.
Yeah.
Now, it shouldn't... You can't expect the shard. The
shard. If you don't know what the shard is,
Yes.
in the UK, that's in the city.
in the city.
Yeah, it's a really, really expensive restaurant in the city.
It's a building and it's got a few things. It's got a lot of restaurants.
High
in there.
rise.
High rise building. Yeah, you can't expect the shard. You know, You can't expect Sexy Fish, another expensive restaurant, Hakkasan's, another expensive restaurant, on the first date. I think the first date should be very chilled. There's nothing wrong with going somewhere nice, but not in that kind of price bracket. I'm saying that as a woman because I feel like, again, you go so high in the beginning.
So then what
is there left to do?
Exactly,
as time
because
goes
you've already
on?
gone to the top.
Yeah. Then that woman's expectation is going to increase. And that's what I'm saying. Where's the line of expectation? Where does it stop? Does it continue? Because some men will say that a woman would expect a certain type of behavior or treatment. And then as they give that treatment or that love or whatever, then the bar keeps moving up higher. They can never win. Guys, do you agree? Let me know. But I've heard this a lot. And I feel like there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
With certain women.
For sure. And Donna says, then there is the level of friendship. Friends should have each other's back and have respect for each other.
Absolutely.
And respect is, I just feel like it's a gift.
It really is.
Just like common sense.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh. No, it is. It is a gift. I feel like it is. It really is.
Donna says the line of expectations depends on how padded the pocket is.
It does. It does. But that's why I'm saying don't go so expensive so quickly. Lead to that. So when the man does, take you to an expensive restaurant, he feels like, you're the woman that he wants to do that for. Exactly. He's not just doing it because you expect it, or do you get what I mean?
Exactly.
You might not be a good woman, but you're expecting that. Do you get what I'm saying? Welcome.
Hello, Benson.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good evening.
Yeah, and good afternoon.
Yeah, morning. Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, why? this whole platform thing here drive me crazy because, from Friday night, when I have no sleep, make sure it's everything up and running, with the platform. So just a sleepless weekend because of the platform to make sure that the production is good and everything is up and running. So it has been a weekend of no sleep, so already when you're as the topic coincides with when certain expectation is expected of you, then you have to deliver, and then when it's not happening that way, it can be a bit daunting on your mood and your vibe and all those things. So we're only humans, and in spite of the difficulties, we have to tread on.
That's it.
And keep the race running, So it's just one of those weeks wherein it has been a challenging weekend from Friday night leading up to now, So it's just one of those things. But great topic, nevertheless.
Oh, good. So what's your views on expectations and disappointment?
It comes in stages, and it comes in the circumstances, and it comes with a level of maturity, and it comes with a point in time where your mindset is at the time. Because if you're and it based also on the person's personality. Because if you're a person that has the personality that always been depending on someone, it's easy for you to be disappointed when their expectations is not met within one own self. So there's a lot of factors that I personally would say that will coincide with with the topic. So for me, with my personality, before, it's based on what I'm doing. Like there, I like to be independent. So the fact that I like to be independent, and then when one around you will know that you're that type of person who like your independence, you like to do things for yourself, don't like to ask anybody anything. And then when you do reach out to someone who knows that very rare this person will ask something of you, and then they disappoint you. So in life, as you get older, you realize that there are certain things that doesn't even matter to you anymore. So I don't have any great expectations of anyone around me. Because every day that I wake up, I give God thanks for life. And I know that people will come and people will go, just like a machine. You understand what I mean? And then when I look at, I'll take you back wherein couple years ago, I always wonder, and I'm sorry to use this narrative, but I'm going to use it, wherein couple years ago you would wonder how there are certain age of people that were dying, and then when it came down to COVID, I don't know if you realize that there's no partiality where death is concerned. And the old will die, the young will die, and it's becoming something more frequent. And so what happened is like with human beings, when we as an individual have that thing of have expecting something from someone, some persons it will create a negative impact on their lives. And in saying that, I was watching something before I came here, during the time just coming from the bathroom and thing, and I was watching this thing with Leon Bailey that plays for Aston Villa, which is a Jamaican.
Yeah.
And he was saying about the managers who he has worked with over the period of time, and he related it back to Emery, who is his manager presently. And he was saying because he was there playing football from the age of 7, and his dad is always around him and give him that reassurance that you can do better, you're good at this, or whatever it is. So now that he is at Aston Villa with Emery would be the second manager under him being there, he did not feel that from the first manager, because that first manager didn't give him that love as how his dad would have given, and then Emery is just showing him that love. Now, when I look at that situation now, I can relate it of how him as a footballer has become dependent of someone being around him and giving him that reassurance.
Right.
Can I ask a question? Sorry to cut you. Do you think that the fact that we don't have expectations of others, do you think that we are isolating ourselves in a sense?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because it's the thing. One of the thing that affects human being and people who are around them in their circles is that they don't have a great understanding of each other.
Yes,
So
100%.
if you have a circle and the circle consists of 15 persons, I know out of the 15 you're going to have your favorite, and then you would speak to some more than some. But you consider those 15 to be a part of your circle. But how many out of the 15 you have gone and let them know exactly your expectations and what you consider our friendship to be? So out of the 15, you maybe would discuss that with 5.
Yeah.
So that 5 will have a better understanding of you. Then the other 10 now, they would be procrastinating on the fact that wonder if you would like this, wonder if you would understand this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it all depends, and it all depends on how you. We don't take the time out to really look into that. We just say, all right, when this person's our friends for 10, 15 years and they did something wrong, but how much that individual know you personally?
That's very true.
Yeah, that is true.
That's very true.
Donna says, well, some like to show off, knowing their pockets is empty and they can't live up to it. Just start it real.
Exactly. Be real.
Be real.
As that was before I
Yes,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
before, that was before
all
you
right,
said.
look at it this way. A man can meet a woman, and the week when he meet the woman, him get him partner money. Or him do a big job.
Don't give me
So
joke.
when we just meet you, right? When a man just meet a woman, if him get him partner money or a raise a pay that same week, and him bring you to a fancy restaurant for the first week, right? Just be grateful and reminisce on that moment. So if 2 weeks pass or 3 months pass and I'm not able to bring you no more because I'm have to wait again for the next partner draw.
Lord of God.
No,
Oh dear.
not to work up your head about that.
No, sir.
Lord of God.
So in that instant you have to base it on the circumstances at the time.
I understand, but the thing is, if you know to yourself that you've got the partner draw and you're trying to impress somebody, you're not going to take that money there and take them on a date and then you like them now and then what? Then what? You can't
That's
live
why
up to,
it's better
you
to
can't live
just
up to,
ease it in.
to the reputation that you portrayed.
It's better to just ease it in. And then you can
Here
kind
what
of...
happened. It's like it's a catch-22. Right? Because what if at that time him find himself can afford it to
Yes.
go there?
Yeah.
Right? On the 2 first occasions. And then on the 3rd occasion, he can't do it, or whatever it is. What I realize is that with ladies, right? Ladies
With
make a
some
big
ladies.
deal out of a lot of stuff.
Some
It's
ladies.
like, all right, this is something that it's Mother's Day, and I have to say Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. And Happy Father's Day too for the ladies who is the mother and father for that child. You get what I mean? So enough respect to the ladies them every time, because you know we have a lot of love and respect for you. But here what happened? It's like Mother's Day. Look into it. Mother's Day come like a national holiday. The whole shebang that a mother is expecting from maybe their partner or family member who they are close with. It's not the same effort that is put into Father's Day, you know.
No, why do you say that?
But it's the truth.
No.
Mother's Day is more recognized than Father's Day.
I think it depends on the person.
No,
Yes.
no. Mother's Day is more popular than Father's Day.
It must be.
It's-
It must be a
it's-
deeper rooted reason why that is.
Yes, it's
Is it
probably more
because-
popular, but in terms of, I know what you mean, because the mothers, it seems like the mothers have more ratings than the fathers.
So it's the same thing like how Mother's Day, where the mothers will go on about it. That is just one of the things where in when it comes to relationship, the expectation that a woman has. Sometimes the expectations is far beyond the partner that person is speaking with.
Yes, I
get what I
agree.
mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So, what in terms of in terms of men, then what expectations do the men have of the women? Do they have no expectations of the woman? They must have some expectations of the woman.
It depends on the man's personality.
I think all
I
men have
want those persons who are listening now, feel free to participate. Feel free to call in. What's the number again, Nubian?
07903 129
265.
and keep those messages coming in. Now,
it.
what happened is, remember that I find this a bit funny to an extent.
Oh,
now, what
God.
happened is, ladies have a standard and they have a bar
Yes.
that is expected from a man.
Mm.
When a man is courting a lady, they will draw out a book with maybe seven pages, right,
Right.
of expectation.
7 pages.
Yeah,
That's extra.
7 pages.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I feel like no, seriously.
Yeah.
I
This
feel
ain't
like
good
no.
for-
Then we draw out a book. Them have them book.
I want to know when's the last time you got a book of
My
Expectation.
expectation.
Have you ever seen this book? Please let me know because I.
or is this an assumption?
Or
No.
is this a metaphor?
Well, if me have an expectation,
No, you said that the
No.
women always have 7 pages of expectations.
yeah,
but
man.
I feel like I think that's a bit of
and
an
the whole list
exaggeration.
of expectation what them expect from a man.
7 pages.
Yeah.
You've never seen
I'm
this
just
book.
give you the small amount. Finna make it look bad for the ladies themselves.
No, be real.
No,
No, serious. So they will. All right. It's like in conversating with a lady that based on the person's levels, they will tell you their do's and their don'ts, and it always work out that the women will come with more do's and don'ts than the men.
I don't.
I'm gonna need the man them will listen to for back me up on this.
No.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
No, it's serious. So what happened is they will come with a lot of expectation, right? The men maybe will have 4.
and what's
No.
the 4?
What is the? Please, thank you, Nubia.
What is the 4?
Thank you.
I would like to know what
No,
the 4
it
is.
depends because
So the
at
4
this
is
moment-
changeable. It
No,
changes every
yeah,
time.
because the man one, what happened is when a man would say him like this and whatever, me can give you the 4.
Right.
Yeah. First time, yeah.
Yes.
Number 1.
Mm.
First time, men always ask for just love me. You get what I mean?
Just love you.
Yeah, just love me.
I've never heard of this
No,
before.
no.
Yeah, but here what happened.
Love.
Yeah, but them ask that. But now them change it and said, you what I want you for do. All I want you for do, I respect me. Yeah.
So you're saying that it's changed over the years?
Yeah,
It's not love
so
anymore,
now,
it's
so
respect.
now they're asking for respect.
Okay.
Okay.
But I did always think within myself that I would prefer to be respected than to be loved. Because when it's a thing wherein I ask this question a lot of times, and sometimes when we reason out this thing, people get confused between the two. Because to show how these two coincide with each other is like respect even more powerful than love.
Respect.
I get what you're saying because obviously someone that could love you
You can fall out of love with them.
could not even just fall out of love with them.
But that's what it is.
But that person that loves you could easily hurt you and also disrespect you. But then a person that respects you is always going to respect you and always going to give you
Should.
love or should respect you, and then love will come after. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh
He
my
doesn't want. He don't.
You don't want no love.
No.
You know what happened? The main reason why.
Welcome aboard Destiny 5.
Welcome aboard, Destiny.
Anybody say anything, read out what the... what
Yes,
happened.
Destiny.
So Destiny 5 says, women like attention, care and affection to be shown to them. We expect this from our partners and we should give it back. But as a woman, if you are making the effort and it's not going anywhere, ladies, look after your mental health. Yes.
Oh no, sorry.
I knew that Nubi was going to do that. Clap, 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 clap.
It's a clap, Destiny, not a laugh.
Well put, Destiny.
Yes.
Well put.
It's the truth.
And can
because
we
a lot of the times, I don't know, but like for some people, especially in relationships, you think to yourself, are you just about like for the meantime? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you a for now?
Are you a for now person until the person that you want comes along and then you get dash?
Oh dear.
And then the woman is making all the efforts and then the man ain't making any.
And you know what? And again, even on what it coincides with what you're saying, Nubian.
Yes.
But also with what
Because
Benson
that
is
also
saying.
goes down to respect. Because if you respect somebody and you know to yourself that you can't see no longevity with that person.
I think that's the reason why Benson has said that men don't have any expectations of women. They've only got 4.
Remember, the thing
Uno,
is,
dos, tres,
yeah,
cuatro.
all right.
4. Reason being because maybe they don't feel like they're not. I'm not saying that there's men that are not forward thinking. There's a lot of men that are forward thinking, but when they meet a lady, they might not necessarily be thinking, "This is gonna be my wife" or "This is gonna be my girlfriend." Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas women, women more think like that. If we're being honest, a lie, Nubian.
Yeah.
Women more think into the future about what this could be. Like with a person that they meet or a person that they like.
More with men now. Yeah. It's definitely different.
It's different, which is probably why they've only got 4 expectations because they're not expecting anything. They're probably thinking to themselves, "Yeah, boy, it's a nice thing, Let me just, get
All
in
right.
there, get out." Woo.
The thing, one thing, what I'm going to say now, ladies probably feel a way about it.
Go on.
No matter how mature a man is, right? No matter how experienced a man is, majority of the time, 85% of the time, when a woman, doesn't matter the age of the woman or the man, right? But we are going to use an average age now of, say, 40.
Yeah.
And I want anybody who don't understand, please feel free, message us, and I'll clarify. When you're, say, 40, right? Whenever a lady enter a relationship with a man, 85% of the time is like you're taking up a baby. Because women always know what they want before a man. A lot of ladies, in general, ladies have them target where them always say, by this age, I have to reach, I have to achieve that, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that. Now, you will have the percentage of men who think that way is lower than the women who think that way. The woman percentage is higher. Whenever you're in a relationship, ladies, you do have to understand that sometimes, right, you have to be more of the person who is more entwined with your feelings to take a leadership role. Now, what happens is, remember that it comes with understanding. Not because a man will come out and speak to you on a certain level, that doesn't mean he's not an introvert.
Okay.
Now, it takes time for some persons to open up for you to even know the person. So in a relationship, when like a lady might come out and said, all right, they're giving this and you're not doing that or whatever it is. Because you're looking at it on the shorter side of it. Because if you speak to any other female, it's the same thing that they will come out and say.
Well,
So that simple means it's not nothing normal. It's something that is in us as human beings, wherein scientists haven't discovered that aspect of it.
well, Destiny 5 says they are no babies. When in bed, they don't behave like a baby. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but remember,
Okay.
remember,
And Faye says, yes, I expect a lot from him, man, because he's my king.
There you go.
yeah. But when it comes to the feelings part, everybody know that woman needs a lot of attention and whatever. But a woman no baby either. A baby forget a lot of attention. So
Yes.
when women are always saying, oh, we need a lot of attention and we need a lot of time. So it's the same thing when I said men are babies, I mean babies in the sense that when it comes to maybe expressing their feelings, or you as a woman to nurture him how you want. You know that in society, and I'm going to tell you how powerful and how great women are. Yeah? There is no woman on the face of the earth that don't have the capability of changing a man perspective and the way how he thinks and how he acts. There is always a woman that has that power, that authority that can change a man's life.
Yes. I
But
agree with you to an extent.
ladies do not exercise that part of their cranium to understand how powerful they are.
But then, like you said, it all boils down to choice. Because
Yes.
a lady can show that empowerment and show that, and actually, use that power, like you're saying that the woman has, but yet still the man does not want to accept that.
Exactly.
It
No.
does lead down to
No,
choice
no.
then.
An argument.
It's not the
And,
choice.
so what? There's no choice
An
involved?
argument.
No.
We are said.
No, hear what happened.
Because 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
you said everything come down to choice.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But I'm going to show it because that word you have to be careful.
Oh,
you can't just use
you
that
gotta
word
be careful now, yeah?
frivolously. That's using that
Ah,
word.
whatever.
You have to know.
No,
when-
sir.
Yeah.
Don't mix me.
Yeah, what
This
happened now?
serious. All
This
of them things.
serious.
Yeah, all of them
Yeah.
things.
So you have to know when choice come into play. This is how it is. Everything, ladies, there's a time and place for everything, and there's a method. It's like mixing a detergent to clean the floor.
Does that go for the men too?
No, may I tell you about the power of women?
No,
Oh.
it's just telling about the power of women.
Okay,
Yeah, may I
nothing to
tell
do
you
with the
about-
man.
Nothing
Yeah, may I
to do
tell you
with the
about
man.
the woman, the power that woman has over a man. But what happened is that you just don't get the formula right. All right. When you're cleaning the floor, right? And we're gonna use which one of the detergent we should use.
We understand what you mean by
Yeah.
the formula.
So if you don't get the mixture right,
Yes.
it's like mixing a glass of lemonade.
Yes.
And you're gonna have some people will use, I'm gonna use lime and sugar and ice. You can crush the ice, you can put the ice with the cubes, but if you put too much lemon, what is going to happen?
It's gonna be
It's too
sour.
much.
And if you put too much sugar, what is going to happen?
It's gonna be too
And if you
sweet.
put too much ice, what is going to happen?
It's gonna be watery.
So it's all about getting the mixture right.
Yes, but then there are some women that do get the mixture right.
And it don't make no difference.
And it doesn't make a difference. And
No.
that's when it boils down to choice.
No,
Whether
no.
the man wants to accept that
No.
choice, he's not accepting certain
If
things
you
within
get
himself.
the mixture right, you won't have a problem. You won't have a problem when it comes to that, because that is what we do. Men does that too, Because a lot of times men, I'm going to blame men too, because sometimes we do get the formula wrong too. Right? It falls on both sides. But
Yes.
as long as us take the time out and get the formula right, you will good. You know how much time I've sat down and I realize that it's the formula that we are not getting right.
Absolutely. It's not like I don't agree with you to a certain extent. I do agree with what you're saying. Yeah, it is about, getting the formula
All right.
right and knowing what kind of woman to be for your partner and for yourself, but for your partner. And then also a man knowing how to be for their partner and for himself. But you could be that. You could get the formula right, but that doesn't mean that it's with the right person. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that the formula is with the right person. And this is why it leads to disappointments. Do you get what I'm saying? Going back to the topic, it leads to disappointments.
Yes.
You have this expectation that this person has the right formula. This guy is right. This woman is right for me. They've got the right formula. And that's your expectations. And then you actually, as time passes, you realize, wow, this is just a big disappointment because it's actually not the right formula.
When you look into it, yeah,
Yeah.
what is your expectation?
Are you asking me what my expectation
Oh,
is?
the ladies,
Auntie Donna
Yeah.
says, no, it goes both ways then. No, Benson, both sides need to be nurturing, give back what you expect.
Yes.
Benson, this is one time I'm not going your way. We both need to get the mixture right.
Yes.
But I said
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
I did
Cause
say
no, but the thing
No,
is,
but
no,
when
but
you're-
the thing is, I'm going to interject.
Interject, Nubian.
Right. Because when I said about the man, what about the man's mixture? You said no. You're talking about the woman.
No, because
which I understand
I
at
was
the
answer to
time
Destiny 5.
you was talking about the woman. But what I'm saying is, like Auntie Donna said, it works on both sides because I'm not being funny. How are you supposed to mix the cake on one side? You can't mix a cake on one side. You understand?
Yeah.
Right.
But-
you need to mix it on both sides.
You're
And also, sorry to cut you, I agree with what Nubian and what Auntie Donna says because at the end of the day, I might have this type of ingredients and you have the other type of ingredients. And we need to
combined
together
it.
and combine it to
and
make...
poison each other.
What do you think? No, you're just...
if it too,
You know what I mean?
ingredients
Because I'm
got
not being
together,
funny. Once a woman
you
has
gotta
a
scan through
certain,
that the cake.
once a woman has a certain authority,
Yeah.
the wall goes up on the man straight away.
And it depends on the
It
type of
does.
man as well.
Yeah, if you say to a man, "Okay, babe, we need to talk," the wall goes up, right? You can't even say that. You can't even say, "Oh, we need to talk," because straight away they're thinking about, "Oh, we'll talk about what."
No,
Yeah.
but you know, say that is how the formula wrong.
Aye,
Because you don't need to say we need to talk.
aye, but the thing is, this is what I'm saying. So these are the things that we as women have to think about.
Yeah.
Like
So
even having to speak to your partner, you have to choose your words wisely, which is
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
all right.
There's nothing wrong with
All
that.
right.
But
That
what
is-
I'm saying is that is all part of the formula. Do you understand? Getting to know your partner, knowing
the
your partner,
expectation.
and knowing the right time to drop certain things as well.
Right.
To
And that's an
approach
ex-
certain things.
And that's
it's
an
true.
expectation.
But that is what even what Auntie Dana said, right?
Yes.
When I said it's up to the woman in that aspect, I was just making reference of how powerful women are. Because women can change a man's mind from everything. That are the power where women have over man. Remember that at the time, this thing, no matter how a man powerful and go on like him, bad and rated, the only person can cool him down is a woman. Some of the things, we have to relate back to history.
Yeah.
Samson. And that no leave our life that will never come out of human beings. Now, when we get the formula right, now a lady will ask a man, "Oh, we need to talk." Why you gonna tell we say we need to talk and me and you never vex? You tell me say we need to talk. You understand? You know,
And you know where I get that from? I get that from Steve Harvey, his book, what he wrote.
Oh.
Yes, act like a lady, think like a man. This is something that he put in the book.
But
When
me
he
never-
said, once you tell a man that, you might as well just say the metal steel wall comes up. The steel
It's a wrap.
wall comes up. Yeah, he probably has heart palpitations, a bit of anxiety as well, and thinking, hang on a minute.
What
But
did I do wrong?
yeah, everything's okay. We ain't had no argument like what Benson says. So what do we need to talk about? I wonder what it is. What happened? Do you know what I mean?
She could just be wanting to talk about the new curtains that she wants to get.
Or dinner. We need to talk. You know what? I've had enough of having chicken.
But in all fairness, a woman's not gonna say that when it comes to saying we need to talk. 100%. They're not gonna be talking about dinner.
No. But the thing is, it's, you know, it's just a light joke.
So like those things, men now are fully aware that it is expected of women to say certain things, and then the barrier comes up.
But at the same time, do men think about how they approach women if they need to speak about something serious, or do you think about how you address things before you even mention it?
And on top of that, is there an expectation on how a woman should address certain things if she's got an issue in the relationship or friendship, whatever? Is there an expectation on how you think that she should behave or address or deliver what she wants to discuss?
Yeah, well,
Benson?
you see, this topic is so wide. Expectations and disappointment. But it's just because it's easy, we find it free-flowing when it reaches to the man and the woman aspect of this topic with the expectations and disappointment.
No, but it goes with family and friends as well.
It's
it's wide.
Yeah, and colleagues, work.
You know what I enjoy about this platform? It's not only fun to sit and listen. I prefer to listen, but when you're here on the platform and you're really looking to the topics that persons have suggested and you guys have come up with, what the topic does is, for now, it even made me think on a deeper level that there's so much things in life that when it comes to expectations and disappointment, that we just take those two words for granted. And then we don't take that time to think about certain things on a deeper level.
Exactly.
Because when it comes to the topic, who would expect that you would have a topic like this and yet still you would still find things to say about a topic like this?
Yes.
So for me now, I personally, you know, my love for be by myself.
Oh my God,
So
I swear
hear what
down.
happened now. You see, my love for be by myself. Me
In
no
what
mind.
sense? You like your own company?
Me no mind my own company. You see, when you're around yourself, a lot of times,
Yes.
me think my brain go to some places where me never know exist.
And that's why I was asking you earlier.
Yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes our expectations and disappointments can lead us to be isolated?
Not isolated. It can be isolated in your thinking, because isolation would come in two different forms.
Okay.
Because I can be around you guys now, but yet still my brain is not here.
Yeah. Okay.
And my brain are isolated from what is happening here.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do even say to, like, I like to be around myself, I'll have the opportunity to be around persons that I care about. I don't mind being around them. But what happens is, in being around yourself, sometimes I'm for wonder about, me always observe things like, I'll look at this stand, for instance. Yeah? If I'm around a group, I can't figure out how they make this stand. What was that person sitting, thinking about for him to come up with this idea
Him or
of
her.
creating this stand, right? And when it comes to the expectation of a person, remember, I am not in control.
And I feel like, do you know what? I'm glad that you said that. I feel like a lot of us human beings
Yeah.
want or have a sense of wanting to be in control. Because when you're in control, you know what the outcome
No,
is
but I
gonna
also
be.
believe in persons having space
Yeah.
as
But
well.
expectations come with control, you know. If you
Yeah.
look into it, you know.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, so
Yeah.
if you don't think about it in that aspect, no, this is how words and meaning intertwine with each other.
Yeah.
Because just thinking about it now, when you're expecting too much, even if we'll go back to the part where is your partner, that expectation can be control in the sense that you're expecting her to do this, you're expecting him to do that.
Yes. Which is why I feel like you should have no expectations.
Expectation, yeah, I have expectation over the computer key. Because I hit me can control.
Right. So you
Ma-
have expectations over what you can
Yeah,
control.
what you can control more
Okay.
in
You
your
can't
control
machine.
people.
You can't control people.
You just
Me have
can't.
expectation over the machine.
You just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the computer.
Over your mobile phone.
The control and the mobile phone.
And-
But why would I have expectation of a human being what me can control?
And it's true. And as you said that, welcome aboard, Julian.
Welcome aboard, Julian.
Hi, Julian. Julian says, I have no expectations. However, as human beings, it's hard not to have any, especially if you're a good person. Sometimes you expect others to have similar qualities that you possess.
And that is a big issue because, you know what?
100%.
I'm the sort of person that I don't give to receive. Now, do we live in a world of that right now?
No.
Everybody gives to receive.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
And I'm not talking about just physical things. I'm talking about mentally as well. Because it's not all about, because I've given you, a pair of shoes, I expect one back. No, I'm talking about the mental as well.
And the emotional.
And emotional. You understand? If I'm showing you something, I don't expect you to do the same for me. That is rare and it's a gift. And I'm not the sort of person either to throw things in your face because I've done something.
And see, that's another thing.
Because if you're doing something out of the goodness of your heart, you don't need to talk about it and you don't need to glorify anything that you've
You
done.
don't need to mention it.
You don't have to make it's gone.
110%.
Like, you've done it because you want to do it.
Right.
Nobody ever asks you.
Right.
But that is where disappointment comes in.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
And sometimes, because of that type of nature, you'll meet people in your life that will just expect, because I've been a certain way, there's always going to be high expectations.
Yeah.
And then when it doesn't happen, that's when disappointment comes. Wherein you shouldn't have disappointment because I'm nothing but consistent. And if something happened where I didn't deliver how you'd expect me to, you should be chilled.
100%.
That's not. It's not the case.
But that's again, it's
It's
not
just not the case.
It's
It's
not
not
the case.
realistic.
Yeah, it's not. I was gonna say it's not
It's
realistic.
just not realistic.
It's not realistic at all. I mean,
Right.
people's expectation of you.
And I'm not changing. Another thing I'm going to say, not because people are how they are, I'm not going to change for anybody. And I don't feel like I should change for anybody. There's always room for improvement and self-reflection. But I don't believe me personally should change for anybody just to make anybody else feel comfortable with themselves.
Do you know what? I feel like as humans, we need to learn to recognize and appreciate what we have.
And what we and what it is, people need to understand Be grateful for the things that you have
Absolutely.
and not for the things that you don't have. That is the big issue everybody's having. How about appreciate the things that you have? Let's start there.
Yeah.
You got a roof over your head. You understand? You've got food on the table. Everyone around you is happy. Why does everybody always dwell on the things that they don't have? It doesn't mean you don't have no ambition, you know. It doesn't mean you don't have no ambition. But we always dwell on the things that we don't have, and the things that we do have, we're not grateful for. Why?
I mean, to be honest, if we want to go deep, and as we do, we go deep on this show. And yes, we go on off topic and we go back to the topic. But at the end of the day, I feel like...
Welcome aboard, Natty High Power.
Welcome aboard, Natty High
Thank
Power.
you. It's a good topic. Thank you. Welcome aboard. First time viewer. Great to have you on board. Sorry to cut
I
you
feel
loose.
like in terms of... Okay, the positive and negative. In society, for some reason, it's easy for us to think negatively. Oh, that's not going to happen.
Way easier.
It's just easier, isn't it? When you have to think about positivity, you have to put a little bit more effort into it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Especially if you don't have something.
Right. There's an expectation to think negatively because society drills that into you, that certain things might not happen at this time, or that you need to reach a certain age to get this. Look at society now. Look at the younger generation now. There's entrepreneurs that are 21, 19, 18 that are billionaires. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now back in the day, that didn't exist. Let's be real.
It was rare.
That didn't exist. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's the mindsets. It's the mindset that's changed over the years. And negativity is just something that is in all of us, but it's just so much more easier to think negative rather than thinking
it just
positively.
rolls off the tongue.
Right. So now making it coincide with the topic, I feel like as humans, we expect things to be negative. It's like we put that out there just so we don't kind of get disappointed.
The expectations.
Right, so we
don't have high expectations.
We don't have high expectations. Exactly, Nubian. We don't have high expectations. So we keep it on a low vibration. So we say, I expect that this is not going to happen, basically. And you put that out there just so you don't get your hopes up, because you don't want it to lead to disappointment. Because if you feel like you failed before you've started, then you're not going to feel any less of yourself. Which is not true.
It's not
It's
true.
not true. It's backwards. It's
not
actually
true.
backwards. It's better to think positive of yourself and have a high expectation of yourself.
If you go back on YouTube and you look at some of the videos and the topics that we've had, there's one on self-love. And that's what it boils down to. Seriously.
It does.
It boils down to self-love. Everything that you do, every aspect of your life boils down to self-love. And if you don't have it, you got problems.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You have to have some level of it. Even if it's 0.00001%.
At least something.
There's something.
You know what I mean?
You know, my brain sometimes. It's like, say, what happened?
This serious.
You know, when it comes to this self-love thing, right? At times, I no feel no love for myself, you know.
Yeah, you always say
you
this.
always say that.
So, what happened now? But me know personally, right? If you find 5 human beings will have the heart of me have, the world would be a better place.
Well, then that lets me
But
know.
that makes
That
the
lets
whole
us
panel
know.
then.
That contradicts what you're saying.
No, the thing is,
it does.
Listen, the thing is, this is what with human being and with women. No disrespect. woman no normally give man no time for talk, you know. So by the time the man fit start talk and that like one of them, the man no bother express himself.
No, what
Because
it,
as him open him mouth, you know.
you know why? Because of the trailer thought. But go on.
Yeah, but it's true. So normally, this is what happens majority of the time. And my love what happened just now because this is something where people were facing in them relationship. When a man go talk and the woman just and the man just say, you know me no bother say what me I go say. And him just switch the right ingredients and the right medicine and the right time. Now what happened is when a person has self-love, remember, self-love, and this is the right ingredients with even the self-love. Because remember when a person love themselves, and them love themselves to a certain extent, it becomes all about them, and they become selfish about it, about themselves. So everything, love yourself, yes, but you have a balance.
That's just right.
Right.
You have a balance. And that is why probably most human beings, we don't have a balance into anything that we are doing. Now what happened even with like relationship and the expectation of a person or whatever it is. What I don't even understand more time when a woman have a relationship and them figure more or less say, oh, the man now pay me no time. And him not spend no time with me and whatever it is. And then you say to yourself that, okay, a time for me move on. Yeah? What I don't understand is that if you see that person have the attributes where you desire within yourself as a woman or a man, when me I go take up myself and go?
No, I agree.
I agree.
Because that for sure.
150%.
So that is why, a lot of people, in a previous relationships when me and a woman would tell me saying done, we all help them say go on, And
But
then we
this
all
is-
said them always said, then how when me tell you say it done, you're not saying nothing or whatever. What me fi say to you? Don't it?
But the thing
So-
is, Benson, sorry to cut you, but this is what I mean by be grateful for the things that you do have and not what you don't. Go ahead.
Because remember, if you speak to a woman or you speak to a man, them will tell you that no relationship not perfect.
Nothing's perfect.
So why you want to have everything what you want in a relationship?
It's
to
not
be
going to
perfect?
happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Why you would need that? And then
It's not gonna happen.
you protest. You always saying as an individual that there is nothing under the sun is perfect.
No.
So why you want to have a perfect relationship if you have a little bit of problem? Pack up your bag and go along about your business, yeah, man. Go on about your business. Unless you dig. Because if you get along with a person, right?
Yeah.
And then you find out, say, that issue is just the problem where you and the person have. And yet still you are the man. Oh, it's all about me. I'm going to do me. Go and go do you then. Go on. So we have to understand these things about human being and ourselves. Because you know what happened? A lot of situations where we have, we don't sit down and we analyze the pros and the cons and the expectations and the disappointment will come into life. Look into it. Even with this platform, wherein the three of us on the platform can relate to. The amount of problem we have on the platform, if we should come each week and said we had an issue with this, we had an issue with that, all next year would still be going on it. So problem must arises.
Yes.
So when you even speak to someone about the problems where you have, then we tell us about Benson, Newbie and Zeus, we love what you're doing, continue what you're doing, and you push on. So why when you're in a relationship and you have a little glitch, no, the same person we are going to encourage you, so if you push on same way in your relationship.
No, I agree. I
continue,
agree.
Yeah, of course.
because it
Absolutely.
is must come.
That's it.
But do you know what? I feel like even with what you said, Benson, the fact that the woman saying that she wants, you don't spend any time with me, I think personally that woman's not doing enough with her life as an individual. Because if you've got, you know, like, so when someone's not doing enough, you know, like if your man's out there and he's working hard, he's trying to strive,
Trying to build. He's
build,
building.
he's building, you know, he's ambitious, he's got goals, and he's building and he's striving towards those goals. If you can utter those words out of your mouth, then you're not doing what you need to do to reach to the same place
But
as this man. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, but so this is how we must analyze situation. Look into it. A security guard, a police, right? A DJ, a mechanic, right? We would do the music. We would spend more time away from home for us to be successful in whatsoever we are doing.
100%,
Yes.
yeah.
So if me come under pressure, right, from the person when me around about what me doing or whatever it is, that mean you're not the
You're
one,
not the one
for
for
me.
me, no way.
Because what really happened, if you don't support whatsoever I'm doing,
Exactly.
you're gone. You understand?
Yes.
Especially when you find out within yourself that here what happened. Why every time I do something with the business, you realize that with every business and every successful
That's right.
businessman and businesswoman, them will tell you, my partner was there and they encouraged me and that. You understand what I mean?
That's
yeah.
it.
And it was sacrificing.
It
You have
You
to
have to sacrifice
certain
so
things.
much.
so much. Yeah, so all of them thing there, we more as human beings, be more observant in whatsoever situations we are in.
Yeah.
And we must not put disappointment as the loss of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have your expectations of the person, but also expectations come with time. That is another thing I didn't even realize also. That expectation come with time.
Yeah. It's
That's
true.
what I mentioned that earlier. If it's just somebody that you haven't been around for a long time, then
Even if you've been around the person a long time,
yes,
remember the person take up a role, right? And they're doing what they're doing. Yeah? Remember that circumstances in our lives changes.
That's
right.
it.
People
And
evolve.
yes, and we adapt as human beings to change.
To whatever situation it is.
Yeah, so we realize we usually buy 3 tins of milk at the supermarket, and we realize that the milk gone up. We can't buy 3. Again, we are going to buy 2, but we are going to allow the 2 for make do.
That's
We are going
it.
to throw out the 1 in our container, and we are going to dilute it a little bit.
To make it stretch.
Yes, or even add a little sugar in it and just throw the milk on the top and
Even
split
though
up
real dilute
fast. Yeah. And you adjust.
No, I
Yes.
get what you're saying. Yes.
So
It's a good metaphor.
sometimes with our expectations of human beings, ask ourselves, is that too much? Was that necessary? Did I raise the bar too high at that point in time with whatsoever that person is going in, what that person is happening in and around that individual?
And also analyze yourself. If you're expecting so much from someone
Christine
else,
says true words, Benson.
yes,
Yeah, so
definitely true words. But if you're expecting so much from a person, I think you also have to look at yourself before putting so much pressure on an expectation on that person. And we're talking about partners here. Before you put that expectation and that pressure on your partner, you need to reflect on within. Why are you asking these questions? Why are you expecting these things? Do you get what I'm saying? When before you was cool. Do you get what I mean? There was a period of time, you can't tell me, there was a period of time that
Yeah.
you was okay.
That's it.
That you was all right with him going to work and coming home late because you knew it was for a purpose. But if the purpose hasn't changed, why have you now changed your expectation of this person? You then have to reflect, are you doing what you need to do for not only yourself, but for your partner within this relationship? Are you not doing enough for yourself? Are you not busy enough? Are you not working towards? Because at the end of the day, when you are with partners, you're both working towards a goal, innit? And your goal is, at the end of it, togetherness, to build your empire. You have separate goals, yes. He wants to do what he wants to do. She wants to do what, she wants to do. But at the end of it, the end goal is to be rich in life. And that's not in money. I'm not talking about money here. I'm just saying to be rich in life, to be able to enjoy certain fruits of your labor, yes, but be able to relax and enjoy certain parts of your life together, be able to travel, be able to do certain things. It's not all about finance, but your end goal, even though you have separate paths, is still to meet at the end of the result.
That's right.
Zeus.
Welcome aboard, Manna General.
Welcome aboard, Manna General.
It says howdy, the battlefield is crowdy.
Yeah. I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
I'm going to know who on the face of the earth. I'm telling you at the times that women have the power to change a man's mind. But no woman can change my mind by what me think. There's no man on the face of this earth can please a woman. Even if the woman go to China, buy one of the man them where them a make down there now, she still a go ask some more.
Sir?
Huh?
No, sir.
Oh dear.
Yeah. She still a go ask for more than.
Don't mix me.
No.
She still a go ask.
No, sir.
That's right.
She still a go ask for more than what that robot can give.
No, sir.
Serious.
No, sir.
I don't know which man can please a woman. Every time you try please a woman in our area, she change it. She change it and you have to try reach up to it. Jesus Christ, me don't have that the amount of energy.
But then this is why I'm
I
saying
think
that.
that's
No,
like-
me not have
I
it.
feel
No.
like not all the
No,
time,
not all
to
the-
be honest. I
Listen,
feel like,
there's a lot of women that
I
are
didn't-
diamonds in the rough.
I did not know that it was 3 men on the panel.
whatever.
Me I
No,
talk for
sir.
myself and the man them and then you, the two ladies. You see what me I telling about with the woman power? You see the power where the woman them have?
You know,
Any man
welcome
man.
aboard, Jackie.
any man that is
Hi,
Welcome
listening,
aboard,
Jackie.
Jackie.
any man that is listening now, tell me if I'm wrong. If you can please a woman. Because
I think that's a really bold statement.
well,
is.
you ask any man if them can please a woman. Because them
Listen,
please her this month.
Jackie, please
Next month,
comment.
the expectation is
Natty
more.
High Power, comment.
The next
Jackie says-
month,
Antonio Nice, comment.
Jackie said, Jack,
Manna
this is Jackie.
General.
Jackie says, just to show you can't please them. Just to show you can't.
you can't.
please
It's
them.
hard for man. It's a challenge that men faces. That is a challenge that men faces in pleasing a woman. And why? Why? It goes back to the topic, the expectations. Each time you please them in this area, the barrier is raised or something changed about it. And then a lot of men find it very, very complicated. That's why them tell you that a relationship is like going to a university where you can't graduate from. You cannot graduate from it.
No.
Welcome aboard, Clifton.
Hi, Clifton.
Welcome
sweet.
aboard, Clifton.
You
Clifton
cannot-
says relationships should be organic between a man and a woman, intelligent conversation, get to know each other's likes and dislikes, learn to love and respect, and lift each other up, not trying to score points, ticking boxes, and throwing red flags at each other. Show more love and affection.
Well said.
Well
Well
said.
said, Clifton. Because the
Well
thing is,
said.
I know I'm not a man, Benson.
That are the
but
wishful thinking of how we
I
need
don't-
to be. But
I don't know. I feel like I'm the most, me personally, I feel like I'm the most humblest, chilled out woman you could meet in your life. I
but-
don't give problem. I don't have high expectations. Whatever you have, that's what it is.
Yeah, but-
And you don't, I don't ask for anything either. So
Mm-hmm.
this is why I'm saying that you have to say some. You can't say all.
Yeah, not
because
all.
No man can please no woman. No,
No,
man.
you
my
can't
gosh,
say that.
That is so wrong.
You what happened?
I think as a you can
None.
obviously that's your opinion as a man.
Yes.
But then we can
Yes,
give
my
our opinion
Yes, yes.
as a
my
woman.
opinion.
And as a woman, I feel like men can please women. Now there might not be a majority, there might not be a lot, but there is man out there that can
And like Christine
please
said, I agree with that.
women.
No man or woman can please each other 100%.
Exactly.
No man or woman.
Well, it's all right for me to say that then. It's so good for me to say that then. As well, Lady Christine said.
And Destiny 5 also says, I think the expectation in a relationship is mostly to do with distance relationship. That is very important as well. Because some people try to have a long distance relationship and it's very challenging.
Also, Jacqueline, welcome aboard, Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, I have no expectations of others. As majority of the time, if not all, you get disappointed, specifically with those you hold most dear. Welcome aboard, Marvel, as well. Marvel
Welcome
also,
aboard.
Hi, Marvel. Marvel or Marvel says, if you have expectations of others, you're a fool. It makes no sense to me personally. So that's his opinion. Thank you. Natty High Power says, Benson, right, 100%.
That's a man. Jackford and Natty,
Jackford.
they're both men.
They're both men. He said, we just accept and follow through with the procedure.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my gosh. But then that leads back to what you were saying then.
Yeah.
Obviously, we women, we are powerful. We are powerful, we're empowerment, and we lead behind the scenes, even though the man is the leader, and I believe that men should be the leaders and they should control the ship.
Well, I feel
All
like
right.
that
Stuff,
we
but at the
should
end-
be the rock for the man.
Yes,
That's what I
absolutely.
do believe.
Yes, I believe
You
that
know,
too.
that there's a difference.
And that we
being
should
the
support
leader
the man.
and the rock. You know, being a leader and a rock is like, yeah.
All right.
no,
you
I'm
what
saying
happened?
the
Let
man
me
Some
show
men
you
don't.
actually.
Some men
I
wouldn't
think the
like
man
to
should
know
lead.
that. Excuse me, hi. I'm wearing the trousers.
Yeah.
You listen to me. Whatever I say goes. Yeah, and if you don't like it,
Bite
doors
it.
over there.
All right. I'm going to show you why enough time. One thing. Good evening, everybody. You know, enough respect to the men, them. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. One thing with me, I'm not ignorant. Because I listen. Right? I'm listen to one's opinion. And I will take aboard what an individual say. But I'm grateful that the Most High have blessed me with this cranium where me able to think for myself too. Not because you are going to speak to me and use certain words. Me still are going to try to remember certain things and go back and meditate back on what you tell me. And me listen. And if me need to get some information on you and what you said, I'll do that. Because the first aspect of learning is listening.
Yes.
So you have to be a key listener. My belief and my experience, no one can do, them can do it. But me have my beliefs. And I'm stern in what me believe in and what me see and what me experience.
And you shouldn't change that.
All right. Another thing is, did you know that a man that has a good relationship with a woman, if him have a problem with him brethren out a road, with a friend, him go home and him tell him woman, and him say, you don't know, say, me, B, you don't know, say, me and John Brown have this issue, you know. And then at the same time, the woman tell him when him fi go back go tell John Brown, say, you know. But a lot of men, a lot of persons don't realize that how important it is when you have a good relationship with a female.
Yes, 100%.
But that lady now, when you go home, she either tell you, say, why you never said this to him? And then you brave up yourself and say, all right, B said this to me. Yes, when we see it tomorrow. But yet still you deal with the person where you have the issue with, and you tell him from your perspective, but you don't make that person know that my reason with my woman, and him said, because there are things that you would discuss with the woman and some things you wouldn't.
Yes.
That is a man thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of decisions that are made in a relationship is the woman's final opinion. It is based on.
A good woman.
Not even.
Well,
No,
You-
may I
you
show
say a
you
good
how
woman,
powerful a woman
but-
is. Woman so powerful in all
No, but
aspects.
we are.
Not
We
even
are.
in-
No, I
Yes,
agree
we are
with
very
what you're
powerful,
saying. We
yes.
are. But
You
but
understand
at the
what I
same
mean?
time, as a man, I know that as a man, like, you know, you guys are, men are very intelligent as well. So they will take on what a woman says.
They'll
with a
take on
pinch.
board what you
They'll
said.
take on board with what you said.
Some
But they
men.
might not.
Deliver
Some
it.
men, and they might deliver it and take it on and say, yeah, I'm going to say this to my friend. And then some of them won't, because they know what type of woman you are. So they can differentiate between what they're going to take on board as advice. They might take what you say with a pinch of salt. If they don't believe that that's on that level, and you know you don't have a necessarily the greatest relationship, they're not going to take on your advice. It takes, for you to be a good woman and be in a good relationship, for you to value that person's advice, which is why you will then use it and move forward with it and express what you feel to your friend after what your woman has said. That won't be the case if you don't value that woman's opinion.
It's true.
If you don't value that woman's opinion,
you're not going to ask for
and you don't
advice.
value
No.
her or respect her, you're not
true.
going to value her advice.
100%.
Like, you're going to
True.
say, that woman, I'm not going to listen to that woman. That woman
No.
can't tell me nothing. But
Yeah.
if you value her,
That's it.
and you value her
That's
opinion,
right.
that's
It can't
when
just be
you
any
will-
woman.
it's not going to be any woman. And
No.
that's why I specifically said a good woman,
Yes.
because it's not
Yes.
going to be any
Yeah.
woman's
Yes.
If you don't
opinion.
value her,
or-
her opinion,
Right, it's not going to
you
be
don't
any
care what
woman's
she
advice
thinks.
that you're going to take on. You're
True.
not. You're going to differentiate between the two. You might talk to Kylie and Emma, yeah, or you know, Jessica, whoever. Do you get what I'm saying? And you know, say Jessica right now, Jessica's a bit in the streets. I ain't really trying to hear what she's got to say. But you might speak to Kylie. You know that Kylie is a different type of woman.
This is what I'm
and
saying.
she carries
I
herself in a
feel
different
like-
way. And you
it's-
value her opinion a little bit more because she thinks differently. And
I
she
feel like
carries
if you've
herself a
got a
different
certain
way.
status
Right.
for a man, they will always look at the woman differently and respect them differently than a different type of woman. And I don't care what no man says, it's the bloody truth. Christine says, well, I am just going to say my man in my life,
Any man.
any man in my life, them is very, very lucky. They can never, ever live to replace me.
Aye, and that's what I'm saying. Christine, respectfully, is the Kylie. Do you get
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? It's a metaphor here. You know, obviously Christine is not Kylie. Christine is Christine. But what I'm saying is, what I was saying is, Kylie is the woman that you know, she thinks differently. You value her opinion. She's not in the street. She carries herself in a certain way. So you're going to accept the advice from Kylie. But you know, so Jessica now, Jessica's in the streets. So she's a little bit of a ragamuffin. She's just out here. She's a bit wild. The way she thinks is not even how you think. She's not really on your level. You're not going to take her advice and then go and tell your friend whatever. You're going to listen to what she says, but not listen. If you got me, you might hear, but you won't listen. But with Kylie now, you're gonna listen, you're gonna receive, you're gonna digest, and you would, you know, take that same advice and be able to express.
You might even
to your friend
ask
in a
many
certain
women
way.
the same problem and see what each one of them say.
Right.
You
That's
might even
why-
do that.
Respect stronger than love.
You
That-
may
that-
ask many women the same question to see which one of them say the same thing, and boom, boom, boom. And you know what?
I don't want where where a
Don't
man
never
respect.
underestimate the woman.
None at all.
None.
Never.
Never underestimate the woman, her mindset, and her gut instincts. Faye says, yes, I agree. Some women are hard to please and they don't even know what they expect from a man or a relationship.
Them don't even know what they expect from themselves.
No, exactly.
But I tell you,
We've
ladies,
gone over time though, so we're gonna.
hear what happened. Ladies, Nubian, let me tell you something. Ladies, Nubian, you have rice on the fire.
You can say what you like.
If you give the fans them 10-15 minutes
We've
over,
given them 15 minutes.
then deserve 20. Hear what
Ah.
happened.
Anything for the fans.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
I don't have
Me
any
just
power.
gonna say something to you.
No power at all.
Me I gonna say something to you. No disrespect.
Just
to-
shut right
but
down.
Where you hear what happened now? Let me say something to you, ladies. You would never ever know the power that you ladies possess. And it's not for me to come out and tell you, pinpoint the power where you possess, because it take me a time to realize how powerful you ladies are. Use it in the right way. Use your power and your authority in the right way. Get the right mixture, the right formula. You understand what I mean? Because sometimes you think like vanilla will make the cake nicer, but too much vanilla will make the cake bitter. So try and get the right mixture. But ladies, use your power and your authority, but use it in the right way.
Yes.
And that is all I did wanted to say. You know,
I
and
agree
here
with
what
that.
happened. Here what happened. New man, you see more time. That is how each time I look into this and I hold a meditation and me think about this show, right? There are some persons now who are so grateful that the Most High Jah has given us this idea to do this, to empower and to lift each other up. You understand? And I may not have the voice that can change his one mind or one person's mindset in the way how they think or the way how they do things. But I know that you two ladies have created an impact for every single person who has heard this platform. And I give thanks to the persons who share this platform and tell a friend and a next friend about this platform, because that's the only thing that we do ask of you guys. Because the work is relentless. You know, so enough respect, enough love. I'm now go over time because the lady of the chair has toot the horn.
Using her power.
You understand what I mean? So, enough love from me, because your dog got close. So, let me say my goodbye. You know?
Okay.
Because I don't say nothing more again. So, goodbye to everybody. Have a productive week. And the sun has been out. You understand
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean? So, the ladies, them enjoy the sun. I can see it. You understand what I mean? Because I don't know why when it come to around them time here, why old time and things change. But ladies, thank God for make the street look like Christmas. You know? So enough love every time.
Oh my
man.
God! Listen,
Let
when
the
there's
people them
nice
enjoy the
weathers,
week. Yeah.
when there is nice weather,
Yeah.
you get your ladies in your sundress.
Yeah, man. Make the ladies
Thin
them, I love-
outfits.
Yes.
Body shape
Benson
and
is
ting
very
and
he's
ting.
enjoying it a lot.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
man.
sounds like he's enjoying.
Thank you, God, for my eyesight. Yeah, man. Ladies, use your powers in the right way, you know.
Yes.
Enough love every time, you know. Yeah, man. And big up to the DJs and the GMPC live.
Absolutely.
And all the persons who listen to the GMPC live during the week, and all the persons who are telling a friend to tell a friend
And
about
sharing.
GMPC
and
live.
sharing and like
Yeah.
Enough love.
Yes. Thank
Over
you,
and out.
Benson.
Let me turn off my mic.
No. I like to thank Benson for joining us, powerful ladies,
yes.
on the platform. His presence is always, always, always great when he comes on there. I like to hear the man's point of view.
Yes.
And he has good reasoning.
Yes. Absolutely.
So big up to Benson each and every time, and his hard work hasn't been unnoticed. It's
Mm-hmm.
very, 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 very hard work kind of behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you now, it
Sound
is
man.
serious.
It's
You know,
serious.
sound man is everything, man. You know, so right about now, you know, I have to give enough respect to Benson because, you know,
thank you.
his hard work is unmatched.
Yeah,
Seriously.
absolutely.
Seriously. And don't watch our little banter. That's how we go on.
Yeah,
It's just like
it's all love. We're the GMPC live, you know. We're the GMPC
This is how we
crew.
do.
This is how we do.
And without you guys, there's no us. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this this Sunday. Apologies for not being here last Sunday, and apologies for Benson for him not having a show on Sunday. But I'd like to big up Bigo, Facebook, Mixcloud, YouTube, Kick, and big up Bus Drivers Link Up that was here week before last. He was here big up.
Yes.
Party was sell off.
Sell off. It
Like
was shut.
concert.
Yeah, boy.
People like
It
Rian.
was shut and hot. Also, big up Anthem Greatness. Big up yourself, DJ Benson. He says, Jackford says, I'll settle for 30. Natty High Power says, a lot of the time, some good man don't find good woman and vice versa. Some good women don't find good man, so expectation levels will be distorted. Those Nubian and Benson, big up.
Oh, big up
Thank
yourself,
you.
Natty.
Thank you,
enough
Natty.
love.
Enough love.
You want to big up?
Swift Caribbean Delight, you know, big up to Swift Caribbean
Yes.
Delight.
Big up Swift.
Yeah, and
Each and every
the new,
time.
the new restaurant at Swift
And
Caribbean
cocktail
Delight.
bar.
Yeah, and cocktail bar. So big up yourself, Swift. Junior bus driver, big up yourself. You know, every time.
Big up Wendy S.
Yeah, and for all the persons who have their businesses and also would like us to advertise their business, you can send the flyer to the WhatsApp for the channel, because we also have an advertising page on Instagram, which is events_near you, just the same. So if you're having your business or you're having a party or anything, you can send the flyer to us and we will advertise it on the platform also.
The number is there below.
Events_near you on Instagram. Go on Instagram and follow it, right? And the GMPC Live, the 24/7's 48/4 radio station. But everybody on all the platforms and all the channels, thank you very much. Enough respect every time, peace and love. Good manners and proper conduct every time.
Each and every time.
What he said.
Over
If
and
it
out.
can't be good, be
Friday,
careful.
Friday night again, the music.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Ain't no normal.
All right.
All right.
Manners.
Take care and enjoy the rest of the day. And happy Mother's Day to those in the Caribbean and in the US. Enjoy the rest of the day. We love you guys.
And all our DJs them on GMPC Live. Remember
Big up.
the play right throughout the week, just the same. Rooster,
They're
Mango,
absolutely
Jackie,
fantastic.
Antonio Nice. So make sure you want to check it out. Killer Mark, same way. Big up on yourself. The whole DJs them.
Yes.
Be love every time. Over and out.
Bye, guys.